Hi, this is a vlog. Hopefully I'm gonna make it a short one. We'll see. I'm really bad about saying I'm gonna make it a short vlog and then I ramble on and on and on about nothing, and dude, that kind of looked like I was doing like maracas. Or not maracas. What's the word I'm looking for? You know, where like you have the little shells and you're like la 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 la. Okay, sorry, I'm done. I can't think of the name of them and it's driving me nuts. I know maracas are the ones you shake. Hate everything. Okay, so I'm having a super lazy day. I went to class and then came back and napped all afternoon, which, I could say it's a bad decision, but it wasn't. It was awesome. I love taking naps. Except for I was having really good dreams, and then I woke up and wanted to just go back to sleep because dreams are usually a lot better than reality. It's kind of sad. Oh, it's just white balance. Oh, it's because... I know why. It's because my entire screen is white right now. I have my writing word processor up because I was trying to write poetry and failing. No surprise. I miss being able to write or feeling like I could write. Whatever. It's struggling for words always. Doubt is a serious motherfucker. It really is. I guess that's what it comes down to, and it's something I've had to fight my entire life, and I usually do a really good job, but sometimes I find it sneaking back into aspects of my life where I just really don't want it and I really don't need it, especially lately. It's really sad how much I've been catching myself doubting my abilities and catching myself doubting things that I don't want to doubt or that I shouldn't doubt. Lately, a big one has been my writing ability. Pop my colics, I'm so fly. No, that's not fly. It's just dumb. I'm dumb. Anyway, okay, what was I saying? Oh, you know, I really love to write. I'm passionate about it. But sometimes I catch myself thinking, you know, oh, I'm not a good enough writer to ever, go anywhere with it. It's always just going to be a hobby if I try to major in it, which technically I am a writing major. If I do that, then it's not going to get me anywhere. There's so many people better than me. I did blah, 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 blah. There's so many doubts that sneak in and just attack. Or like, I'll be sitting down trying to write something and I'll trace back over and rewrite the same sentence like 5 times, and then I'll end up getting nowhere because I'm just rewriting the same goddamn sentence. Because I feel like it's not good enough, and I don't even know the meaning of that word anymore. Because I want to write because I love to write, not because I'm worried about it being good enough. And I guess that's what it's like with every single aspect of my life ever. I try really, really hard not to say, oh, I want to be good enough, because that's vague and it doesn't mean anything, and it just comes down to comparing yourself to everyone else around you, and that's not the kind of person I am or the kind of person I want to be, ever. I am who I am, and that's that. But it's not always as easy as I want it to be. Oh, you like my stack of clothes? I keep saying I'm going to fold them because... they were just, like, scattered everywhere, and story of my life, my room was so messy, it's not even funny. Oh, but, look, my mom got me a dress for Valentine's Day, and it's really cute, and it's kind of in a wadded up ball right now, because I was trying it on earlier. Look, it's so polka dotted and adorable, and I'm all happy because, okay, as you guys know by now, I have problems with my skin. I'm very self-conscious about it. Right now I'm actually self-conscious because I have one of my marks right on top of my scar, so it's really hard to cover. Yeah, see, look, it's cover my back, and it has thick enough straps that I can hide bra straps, and it's adorable and polka dotted, and I love polka dots so much. Oh. Okay. I find the dumbest things to celebrate. That's okay, because sometimes you need that extra push, I guess. Oh, also it's 8:28, I need to take my medicine. That reminded me, because I was sitting and thinking, oh, I really need to focus on the positives and focus on not being upset all the time, and then I realized that I should have taken my antidepressant. So, antidepressant. I don't really care anymore. Fuck it. I'm good now. Take 15 milligrams, and there was a problem with my insurance, so we had to put it in as 5 milligrams, 3 months supply, instead of 15 milligram 1 month supply. So now I have to take 3 pills instead of 1. Well, 1.5. Whatever. Anyway. ADD. Sarah has ADD all the time. What was I even going to talk about? I don't remember. There was probably something. I don't know. My mom just called me. She's being all pissy at me yet again. It's, you guys have noticed, like, I've been posting a lot about how happy I am that my dad is being very gracious and working towards accepting, that I am living at home right now, and maybe I'm not who they want me to be, but that doesn't matter, etc., etc. And then, so, that's awesome, but then on the flip side, there's my mom. I love my mom. We go through... I don't even know how to encompass my relationship with my mom in words. I really, really, really don't. Do you know those people who are so close and that it gets in the way instead of helps? Or people who love each other so hard that they hurt each other? That's kind of how we are. We're both very emotionally driven. And we could have been the same person, but we're not. We took everything that made us who we are and ran with it in opposite directions. I like to hope that I ran towards love and towards fighting and towards striving to understand that we're not alone in any of this. And she took it and ran towards anger and judgment, and she could have been a lot more than she is, and I think she knows that. It's hard for me sometimes. Part of it is just that she's in menopause right now, but a tricky subject to talk about now, isn't it? She's an amazing woman. She's really strong, and I don't mean physical. I mean, she is physically strong, but mentally, she has a lot of qualities that I really look up to, but there's also a lot of things where sometimes I just want to shake her and say, even though I'm 30 years younger than you, that doesn't mean you know more about life than I do. I think that if she actually paid attention to me, I could teach her just as many lessons as she's taught me through the years, but maybe I'm just being callous and rude. It's possible. I'm callous and rude a lot. I think you guys think I'm a lot more amazing of a person than I actually am, to be totally honest with you. I get messages sometimes like, oh, Sarah, you're so sweet, you're so kind. Sarah, you're all these good and wonderful things, and you really help me. And then I stop and I look at myself, and it's like, me? Like, really? Because I don't always see it, I guess. I wish I did. I try to see it, but it's hard. Because I see myself from the inside out, and you see me from the outside in. Like, you see the parts that I choose to show you, but trust me, there's a lot of bad in here. I'm not perfect. I make no assumptions, that's the wrong word. What's the word I'm looking for? Shit, I'm so bad with forgetting words. I guess I'll just reword, whatever. I don't pretend to be perfect. You'll never hear me say, oh, well, I'm such a good person. Because I'm not. I make a lot of mistakes. My morals probably look really shaky to a lot of people. I get angry. I get really distant. I forget things. Things that matter. I mean, I remember. I fuck up. I'm only human. That's what it comes down to. I'm trying. And I think that really counts for a lot. It has to. I mean, for those of you who've pieced together my story through the amount of time that you've been listening to me, or things that you pick up, because it comes out in bits and pieces. I don't know if I could ever sit down and just all tell it. I've tried, but it doesn't really work that way. Stories aren't meant, life stories anyway, aren't really linear. It's more just this giant of things going on and emotions, and stories can't really be told that way. At least not my story. But for those of you who have picked up on what my story is like anyway, you know that it's full of a lot of really rough things. And for every rough thing that the world put me through, there were just as many horrible things that I did to myself. I forget where I was going with this. Oh, trying. That's what I was trying to say. Hee hee hee. Ba-da. Yeah, that was my little music of the day. Anyway, okay. I guess all I was saying is, I've been through a lot. And all I can do is try to make the best of what I've been given. And try to keep pushing through and be the best I can be with what I already have. And that's what I do. And even if my best isn't good, or even good enough, whatever the fuck that means, it's all I can do, and that has to count for something. I really genuinely think it does. So that's that, I guess. Anyway, I'm not gonna get going because my family's bringing home pizza, and I want to eat pizza. And now I have the Krusty Krab pizza song stuck in my head, not gonna lie. Okay. Like always, I love you guys so much, and thanks for listening, and I hope all of you have a great night. Okay, night.